We all have that friend that gives amazing advice, but only after we've spent 20 minutes explaining exactly what we need. Welcome to Working with AI. You're approaching it like a mind reader, typing, "Help me plan my garden," and wondering why you get generic advice about climate instead of a specific plan for growing tomatoes on a shady apartment balcony in Portland. You've moved past the "help me write something" and learned to be specific, but what's driving you crazy is the inconsistency. Some days you nail it on the first try, and other days you're stuck in maddening back and forth, tweaking until you've spent more time managing the conversation than just doing it yourself. Raise your hand if this is a familiar experience to you. The difference between breakthrough moments and frustrating ones isn't just better prompts, it's understanding how to architect the entire conversation with AI so that you get more consistent, high quality results. We've already talked in this short video series about the importance of clarity, being really specific in the exact type of output that it is that you're looking for, and alignment, the C and the A in the C.A.L.M AI Navigator. Remember that alignment is taking us from clarity to the right tool at the right time. Now we're in the thick of the C.A.L.M AI Navigator with leverage. Leverage is about your prompting prowess. It's using the number one skill of the future, engineering prompts to maximize efficient and effective outputs. The real superpower isn't hiding in some fancy algorithm or in some prompt template that you've downloaded. It's in developing the self-awareness to explain your messy human problems to a brilliant digital being that thinks you're a complete stranger. By mastering the art of leverage, you move from being someone who uses AI tools to someone who directs them strategically, who uses them as a metacognitive partner, not as a metacognitive replacement. Let's go deeper into what leverage actually is. You've already done the hard work. Clarity, which is figuring out exactly what you want, and alignment, which is picking the right tool for the job. Now comes the fun part, leaning into being the kind of human that AI tools really want to work with, if AI could want anything. Leverage is about architecting conversations, not just crafting one-off prompts, but understanding how to build entire interactions that consistently deliver value, with approaches for complex exchanges and diagnostic skills for when things go sideways. And I think too many of us forget that the troubleshooting and diagnostics is half the battle. It's giving AI the right lens, not everything about your situation, just the parts that matter for this particular request, so that AI can understand your specific context, constraints, and what success actually looks like for you. Leverage is also developing a competitive advantage that compounds over time. You're not just becoming more efficient, you're building comprehensive capabilities that separate you from people still struggling with vague prompts and generic outputs. But with great capability comes great responsibility. The same techniques that make you incredibly effective can also get you into trouble if you're not thoughtful about accuracy, bias, authenticity, and trustworthy results. So how do we effectively implement leverage? The next time you prompt AI, stop and ask yourself, what is the context that I need to be giving it to have the best output? And be sure to include that. What are some specific constraints? Who is my audience? What is your definition of success? What is your preferred tone? There's a lot of information that can go into it that lets you architect the type of conversation instead of using single one-off prompts. Now, in another video, I'm going to be talking to you about my Apex prompt sequence, which is a series of prompts where you use your previous output to get an even better, more specific output. So I highly recommend that you find that video, watch it, and use it as part of your leverage toolbox. You can also start keeping a wins and misses log for a week. I keep a prompt library in a Google Doc where I have a list of the prompts that have worked really well for me for specific conversations. That way, when I need to have the same type of thing, I can just copy and paste from my own prompt library that I know I can trust. Now, though I am definitely giving you some prompt tips in this short video series, you'll find even more stuff in my book, Prompt and Circumstance, the definitive guide to using AI for confident, consistent performance with the C.A.L.M AI Navigator, and certainly on my website, jonesco.ai. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Then visit jonesco.ai for even more educational content, online courses, blogs, and videos.